What is up, fellas? We are back with another video, and since there are no UFC fights until basically early to mid January, I thought I would make a video to fill the void. So basically, I saw this on Twitter. I saw a bunch of people talking about this on Twitter. People were making their tier lists for the best MMA strikers. So I decided I would do a video on this because it's easy content. I'll be fucking real. I didn't add these fighters to the list. They're just what was on the list, and we're gonna be ranking them from CTE dispensary all the way down to bung. So let's get right into it because this might take a fucking while. First fighter, we have Randy Brown. Randy Brown, he was getting outstruck by Wellington Turman. I'm going to stick him in bung. I think Randy Brown's pretty bung. Just going to grab another random fighter. Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw. I'm going to put I'm between good and great with TJ Dillashaw. He's really good, especially fuck, dude. I think I'm gonna put him in good. I don't know about I have to add more fighters and then I'll be able to decide where he actually goes. But right now he's the top of good. Arman Sarukian. You almost got knocked out by Joaquim Silva. You're going in mid. I think he's okay, but I feel like there should be a bigger gap between Arman Sarukian and TJ Dillashaw for MMA striking. Pedro Munoz. Ugh. He's got good leg kicks. He's good in the pocket, but besides that, what does he have? I'm putting him in mid. Arman has a brother in mid. Giga Chikadze. Is he on... For MMA striking, I'm putting Giga in decent. I don't feel like he's quite here, but I feel like he's fine. He's got good kicks. His punches are not great, though, and he does leave himself open pretty frequently to be countered, so I think decent is where he belongs, in my opinion. Dustin Poirier, MMA striking. I'm gonna put him at great. Even though he lost to Gaethje, I think he's still really good. I think he mixes all of his strikes up very well. He's very accurate. He's very patient. He belongs in great, I think. Another guy who belongs in great, I think, Peter Yan. He's a beast. Even though he got, destroyed by Merab Dvalishvili. Who gives a fuck? Peter Yan going in the great tier. Max Holloway. I'm going to put him here. I think he's the top of good right now. And I also think, if I'm doing it this way, I think Peter Yan's a better MMA striker than Dustin Poirier. Yes. Vicente Luque. Decent or mid? I'm putting Luque at mid. Top of mid. He's good. He has a nice high guard. He checks kicks well. He has good hands. But he's a little bit slow. He's good though. You. For a heavyweight striker, I'm gonna put you top of decent because he has a lot of openings. Cyril Gahn does. Sometimes he does shit that makes me think he might be on the spectrum. Uh, but overall, I think he's decent. I think he's a good heavyweight striker. The GOAT, Sean Strickland. I can't say Sean Strickland's a great striker, even though he beat Israel Adesanya. I can't put him in. I'll put him in good. I think Sean Strickland's a good striker. He beat Adesanya, but I think it was more of a stylistic thing than him being such an effective striker because he got handled in 1 minute by Alex Pereira. Chris Curtis. Next up, his buddy Chris Curtis. Um, I think Chris Curtis is going in mid. He's better than Armin. I think he's better than Pedro. Actually, I think Pedro's better. Chris Curtis has really good hands. He's got really good inside boxing, really good body shots. No kicks, really. Um, yeah. Justin Gay. Uh, I kind of want to put Justin Gaethje at CTE dispensary, honestly. I mean, he just knocked out Dustin Poirier. He beat Rafael Fiziev. Granted, it was a close fight. He did a lot of damage to him. Mm, I'm gonna put Justin Gaethje. Actually, I'm gonna put him at CTE dispensary. I'm not. He might go down. I don't know. We'll see. Volkov. I fancy myself a bit of a Volkov enjoyer. I I want to put Volkov at good, but Cyril Gahn I have it decent. My thing is, but Volkov has less openings and he does make a lot less mistakes on the feet than Cyril Gahn, even though he's not nearly as fast or dynamic because he's 6'7". Uh, uh I'm torn on this one. I'm gonna put Volkov top of decent. I do. I genuinely think he's a better striker than Cyril Gahn. I know that sounds crazy. Cyril's way faster and he's way more dynamic and he's more athletic. But Volkov, he's got good straight punches, good kicks. He's very defensively sound. He really doesn't make any mistakes on the feet besides that one time against Derek Lewis. He's very defensively responsible and he's very offensively skilled as well. I think he's overall a decent striker, especially for heavyweight. Paulo Costa, I'm gonna put Paulo Costa at bottom decent. I think he's all right. Good body shots, good hands, good body kicks, good head kicks. I think Paulo Costa's pretty good. Stipe. Stipe. Where do I put Stipe? I'm gonna put Stipe at good. Even though I think Stipe right now would lose to either of these two heavyweights and decent. Stipe in his prime, I'm gonna put him at good. His hands were great. His head movement was great. I'm gonna put him at good. I don't think anybody would argue with me. Money Moicano. Ooh. Do I want to put Moicano at Bong? I don't know if I want to put Moicano at Bong. Because I low-key think Moicano's striking might be better than Armin's. I'm going to put... I hate to do this. I'm going to put Money Moicano top of Bong. Now, no... Just verbatim. Neither of these guys in Bong are bad strikers. Everybody on this list is a solid MMA striker. So if you're on the list, you're a pretty good striker. You're just the worst of some of the best, if that makes sense. Ian Gary. I'm putting Ian Gary... I'll put Ian Gary at decent. He couldn't finish a Neil Magny with one leg, so I can't put him any higher than decent. He's got good kicks. His hands are eh. He leaves himself open a lot to be countered. Matter of fact... Nah, it's fine. Yair Rodriguez. I would say Yair's a better striker than everybody at decent, really. I'm going to put Yair at good. I think Yair is good. Super dynamic, great kicks, good hands, good chin, defensively pretty responsible. At times he can get caught because he's a little bit crazy, but we'll leave him at good. Mr. Hooker. Um, I'll put Dan Hooker at decent. Um, he's not very defensively responsible, but he has good hands, good kicks, great knees, good elbows. Overall, he's fine. Carlos Condit. Carlos Condit, I kind of want to put him in great, honestly. But good has some high-tier company. I'm going to put Carlos Condit up here in good. Carlos Condit's a fucking animal. You know what? I might fuck around a little bit. I think Carlos Condit's going right there. Carlos Condit in his prime is a fucking behemoth. A freak. Dropped GSP, had one of the craziest fights ever against Robbie Lawler. Prime Carlos Condit was an absolute joy to watch. Joey B. Whew. I might put Joey B in bung. I'm going to put Joey B at mid. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We're moving on. Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen. I'm going to put Corey Sandhagen at good above Yair Rodriguez. I think Corey is pretty much just as dynamic. Do I? Shit. Fuck. I put him at top of no, I can't. I gotta put... Maybe, okay. Maybe this. This is better. I like this more. I like this more. Arnold Allen. I really would have put Arnold Allen at mid, dude. But he did knock out Dan Hooker, but that was a suck down version of Dan Hooker. This decent tier is getting out of fucking control. Is Arnold Allen better than... No, he's not better than like any of these guys. He beat Dan Hooker, but Arnold Allen kind of fights like a Spurg on the feet. I might put Arnold Allen at mid, low-key. He did good against Max Holloway, though. So I will give him decent. But he's bordering on mid. Alexander Gustafsson. Prime Gus. I think Prime Gus was good. His hands were nice for a 205er, especially in his era. Prime Gus was good. The Spider. Anderson Silva. I kind of want to put him at CTE dispensary, but he did get knocked out by Chris Weidman. I don't care if he was showboating. He's going in great. He's a legend. Probably the greatest middleweight of all time. Non-negotiable. Matter of fact, I'll put him top of great. Anderson Silva's a beast. If we're talking about MMA striking, I don't know. If I have Justin Gaethje up here, I'm putting Mighty Mouse up here. I might actually dock Justin Gaethje. I might put Justin Gaethje down here. Because in pure terms of MMA striking, I mean, it doesn't get much more high skill than Mighty Mouse. He's at the peak level of everything. He's just one of the best fighters of all time. Cheeto Vera, you're going in mid. Cheeto Vera, you're going in mid. I'll put you above Joey B, though. I'll put you above Armand as well. There you go. Jack Della Maddalena. I'm going to put Jack Della Maddalena. I'm going to put him at the bottom of good. I haven't seen enough from him to make me think he's a better MMA striker than these guys here, just because they have had longer, more tenured, and better careers than him. But he has potential, obviously. Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley. I can't believe I'm saying this. I might put him at great. Knocked out Aljamain Sterling. Hurt Peter Yan on the feet a bunch. I think Sean O'Malley belongs up here. Believe it or not, I think he's a really good striker. Even though I don't like his person very much, I think he's a good striker. I think he's a very entertaining fighter. Song Yadong. Song Yadong. Where would you go? I don't think you belong in good. I think he is good, but I don't... Like, I'm looking at the decent tier. The decent tier is pretty stacked. He's better than you. 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 I think he goes here. I think that's a good spot for Song. Aljo. Aljo's striking is. I know a lot of like. I don't know, man. His striking's pretty ass. I'm not gonna put him at mid or bung because he was a world champion, and he does have okay hands. Am I really about to put Aljamain Sterling above Vicente Luque in MMA striking? But I hate that I put him at mid, but he's at mid. Jalen Turner, even though he lost to Dan Hooker, I'm gonna put Jalen Turner. I think he's honestly a more well-rounded striker than Ian Gary. I think Jalen Turner belongs right there. I think that's a good spot for him. Very dynamic, very long-rangey fighter, very skilled. Movsar Evilov, uh, you can go in mid, buddy. I think this guy's fucking mid. Jamal Hill. I'm gonna put Jamal Hill, I think, in good. I think he goes here. Do I put him above Prime Gus? I'm not necessarily putting him above Prime Gus, but I'm putting him here just because he's good. He's really good. He's got good hands. Defensively, he's good. I'm going to leave him at good. Kai Kara France. Ooh. I like Kai Kara France's striking. In his Amir Albazi fight, he was working a beautiful triple jab. I remember that vividly. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him right behind Yair at decent. This decent tier is getting crazy. Bantamweight GOAT Dominic Cruz. I'm gonna put him top of mid. I know people are gonna be like, you put Dominic Cruz at mid? His striking was weird. And it worked, but it wasn't like actually, am I putting Dominic Cruz under like Dan Hooker? No, I'm not. What the fuck am I talking about? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, that's better. Conor McGregor in his prime. Conor McGregor in his prime was pretty special to watch strike. I might even put him at CTE dispensary for right now. In his prime, like his Eddie Alvarez performance was one of the most beautiful displays of MMA striking I've ever seen. So I might leave him at CTE dispensary. Fiziev, Rafael Fiziev. This dude's got nasty hands. I think here in good between Dillashaw and Strickland. He's just got nasty hands. He's got nasty kicks, nasty knees. Just a good Muay Thai fighter. Talented everywhere. Oh boy. This one's going to be divisive. John Jones. Whew. I'm putting him at the top of good. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not saying Sean O'Malley has better MMA striking than John Jones. I'm putting John Jones at great. Very dynamic, but I don't think he belongs at the upper echelon of great or CTE dispensary, simply because I think it was his multi-threat that made him such an effective striker. His grappling was really good. His submissions were good. His framing was really good because he was so big and there was nobody with a frame like his. So he was able to just throw what he wanted. And most of the time it would land. I'm putting him at great, though, because he is the greatest fighter of all time. Non-negotiable. Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal, you can go here. Jeff Neal is really good. Really well-rounded. Good hands. Good kicks. He's a good fighter. Brendan Moreno. Where is Kai Kara France on this list? He's up here. I'm going to put Brendan Moreno up here. I think Brendan Moreno has good hands. He's super dynamic. Good hands and feet, elbows and knees. He's just a good fighter. All around, he's just good. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Right here. I think he's a little bit overrated. Like his hands aren't great. His striking's okay. Like it's nothing that's gonna blow your socks off. He did beat Jeff Neal, but Jeff Neal was teeing off on him. I think he's fine. He's decent. Charles Dubronx. He's gonna go somewhere. We might have another decent on our hands. His striking is largely improved, but I don't think he's in the good tier. Even though he beat two guys in the great tier. You know what I mean? It's funny. He beat two guys in the great tier, but I think I'm putting him in decent. His striking's improved a lot. Because I'm looking at good and I'm like, I'm gonna put him here. Here. I'm gonna put Charles Oliveira right there. His striking's improved a lot, but he's still open a lot. He kind of rushes in, bull rushes, and he's not super defensively reliable. Adrian Yanez can go in bong. Fuck him. Curtis Blaze can go in bong. Uh, Adrian Yanez can go top of bong though. Biggie Boy. Biggie Boy's going. Biggie Boy's going mid. Right there. That's a Biggie Boy. Edson Barboza, huh? I'm gonna put Edson Barboza right here in decent. One of the best kickers ever. Very dangerous on the feet. Hands are okay. He's good. He's a good striker all around. Islam Makachev. I mean, he knocked out Volk, yeah. And he's been getting better on the feet. Do I think he's better than these guys, though? Up here? For MMA striking, he has some of the best striking defense. I'm putting him at great. I'm putting Makachev at great, actually, unironically. Don't question it. Masvidal, you're overrated as fuck. You can go... You're better than him. Probably him. Probably him. Definitely him. Honestly, he's top of mid. Bobby. I'm putting Bobby at good. I think Bobby's better than Sean. I think Bobby fits nicely right in the middle of good. He's a great striker. He fits in nicely there. I'm gonna have to zoom out here. The fucking list is getting too large. Tom Aspinall. I'm thinking Tom Aspinall goes bottom good. And that's high praise for a heavyweight right now. John Jones, I'm basing off of like his light heavyweight career. Tom Aspinall being it good as an actual heavyweight speaks to his skill. He's very good. He leaves his chin up in the air sometimes, but he's very dynamic, very fast, very good fighter. Ilya Taporia, you can go. Do I put him at good? I'll put Ilya at good. I think Ilya's good, but he's got a little tendencies that I don't particularly like. Wonder Boy, I'm also gonna put in good. I'm gonna put Wonder Boy right here. Great MMA striker. Nasruddin Imavov, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna put you right next to Chris Curtis. Mateus Nicolau. I'm gonna put you bottom decent. I'm going fast because I mean, dude, like there's still a lot of guys left on here. Magomed Ankalaev, you can be the king of mid. Uh, Rob Font, you can also. Uh, you got outstruck by Figueiredo. You can fucking just chill out right next to Biggie Boy. Ignacio Bahamondes. I like Ignacio, but I mean, he doesn't even really belong on this list. He can go in bong. Alexander Rakic. Mid. Jan Blachowicz. I'm putting Jan Blachowicz here. I'm putting Jan Blachowicz in good. Brandon Royval. I hate to put him at mid, man. Nah, I can't. I gotta put him here. I gotta put him at decent because he smoked Nicolau, and I think he's a better striker than Nicolau. Calvin Kattar. I think you belong in decent, but where? Oh, we'll put you right next to a guy you smoked. Right there in decent. Jared Cannonier. Decent. Alex Caceres. He's dynamic, but I think he's mid. Gutierrez. He's got leg kicks. He's pretty dynamic. Yeah, that's fine. Poatan. I'm going to put Poatan. I'm going to put him top of good. Because in MMA striking defense matters a little bit. And he has like none. He's all offense, but it's all overwhelming offense. He's super dangerous. Very lethal striker. He's the top of good, I think. For sure. Yuri Prohaska. I'm going to put him in good. Very awkward. Very good offense. Pretty much no defense. I'm going to leave him in good. Manel Kopp. I'm going to put Manel Kopp up here in decent. I think he's a better striker than Kara France and Yidong. I think he fits nice right there. Leon Edwards. I want to put him at good. But where? I'll put him here. I think that's a fair spot. Very well-rounded. Good hands, good feet, good knees, good elbows. Defensively sound. Oh, Jizzy. Jizzy. I'll put you right next to your dad. Michelle Pahea. Bong. like he's good, but like, Reem Team 6. I gotta put over Reem. I'm gonna put him next to Tom Aspinall. He's another heavyweight who belongs in good. Overeem in his prime when he was on a ton of steroids was awesome. Great striker. Sergey Pav, big Sergey Pav. This is gonna be a hot take, but I'm actually gonna put Sergey Pavlovich right here, because though he has tons of knockouts and dangerous hands, I think he is objectively a worse striker than these two guys. These two heavyweights, objectively. Not that I have anything against Pavlovich. I just think skill for skill, these two guys are better. Daddy's home. Bang. Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo is good. But where? But where in good? I'm going to put him in great. Nope. I don't know if I put him above Pereira. I think right behind Max Holloway. Right here. I think that's a good spot for him. And then Josh Emmett, the Keebler Elf, the Dark Lord. King of Mid. There you go. There is the finished MMA Strikers tier list. The finished MMA Strikers tier list. I feel pretty good about this. But I just noticed that I have Islam Makhachev as a better MMA striker than Alex Pereira. You know what? I think he is. For MMA striking, I think he is a better MMA striker than Alex Pereira because Islam Makhachev really doesn't get hit ever. But yeah, I think this is a good list. Let me know what you guys would change in the comments below. And if you want to see more style videos like this, I'd love to do them because they're easy content. And we do have like a month of a void until the next UFC card, until the next UFC predictions video. But yeah, nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.